Okay, good morning, everyone. Actually, Korea also started fiscal, PFM reform in 2004, and we ha we have made many progresses. But today, there were, I think, many chances that we shared our experience about the reform. So today I brought some new stuff which is practical in line with session 1 yesterday. So maybe next year, early next year in the high-level conference or the big hub meeting, we'll have a chance to brief our developments progress made regarding PFM reforms. Okay, let me start. In session 1, I outlined the economic challenges Korea faced earlier this year and explained why the government decided to act decisively. In this session, I would like to focus on how Korea responded, how fiscal policy supported the recovery in the short term, and how we are now repositioning our budget to drive future growth. Faced with a weakening economy and shrinking fiscal space, Korea chose swift and targeted intervention. Our strategy was to protect households and small businesses immediately while preparing the foundations for long-term competitiveness. So I revisit the session 1. Korea's approach consists of 3 pillars which are mutually reinforcing. First, emergency relief to stabilize the economy in 2025. Second, growth-oriented investment in the 2026 budget proposal. Third, structural reform to ensure long-term fiscal sustainability. These 3 pillars, relief, investment, and reforms, work together as a comprehensive fiscal response. The 2025 supplementary budget, totaling 30.5 trillion Korean won, was Korea's immediate response to the downturn. Its goals were simple and urgent: to revive consumption, protect vulnerables, stabilize local economies, and prevent deeper contraction. Key components included the livelihood recovery coupons, SME support, accelerated public investment. So among these measures, I would like to introduce the livelihood recovery consumption coupon. It played a particularly important role in supporting the economy. The program was implemented in 2 phases. Phase 1, the coupon were universally distributed for maximum speed, regardless of their income level. Phase 2, targeted to the bottom 90%, improving fairness and fiscal efficiency. Both phases were delivered digitally and also offline, enabling transparency and low administrative cost. These coupons were far more effective than the traditional cash transfers. They had 4 distinctive features. First, expiring prepaid vouchers. The coupons were prepaid with expiration dates, ensuring rapid and front-loaded spending. So use it or lose it. Second, benefits directed to small and local businesses, allowed only at neighborhood shops and small merchants. The coupons are not allowed to be used at large chains or online platforms. And also two-phase design, speed first, fairness later. So universal first, targeted next, balancing urgency and equity. Also, fourth, digital delivery, so enabled real-time monitoring and reduce administrative burden. These features made the program fast, targeted, transparent, and supportive of local economies. Now let me turn to next year's fiscal plan, 2026 budget proposal. If the 2025 supplementary budget was designed as emergency relief for the immediate stabilization, the 2026 budget proposal marks a clear shift toward future growth. When short-term risks were contained, fiscal policy moved from supporting recovery to building new growth engine. That is why the central theme of 2026 budget proposal is toward an AI-based economy. This means a reorientation of our fiscal resources toward AI, digital infrastructure, and next-generation industries. So this strategic shift is visible in the numbers. Compared with last year, R&D spending and the industry and energy budgets grow significantly faster than the total government expenditures. These increases show intentional prioritization of innovation, industrial upgrading, and energy transition. Korea's commitment to an AI-powered economy is backed by real, measurable reallocation of fiscal resources. I want to introduce one of our major vehicles supporting the shift, which is National Growth Fund. This fund mobilizes both public and private resources to invest in future industries. The fund operates as a platform rather than a single pool, combining different investment vehicles with different roles. Let me show you the fund structure here. The National Growth Fund consists of two funds, private and public. Well, actually, I mentioned yesterday, this is, on PPP projects. This is not the typical PPP projects on infrastructure, but private and public partnership in banking and finance sector. So the first fund, Future Growth Fund, this is private part, and also government, invested 1 trillion Korean won as seed money, which reduces initial risk, helps attract private investors. The remaining capital is raised from venture capitals, asset managers, and corporate funds. And the second one is Advanced Strategic Fund. Advanced Strategic Fund is capitalized by the Korean Development Bank, which is also under the government influence. It focuses on large-scale and high-impact strategic projects in advanced industries, such as AI, data center, semiconductor, mobility, and the defense. Together, these two funds allow Korea to mobilize both private capital and policy-driven investment in a coordinated way. Let me highlight three important characteristics of the fund. First, large scale. So this fund is basically over a 5-year term and 150 trillion Korean won, allowing substantial and sustained investment in strategic industries and infrastructure. And also, second, supporting startups. The fund provides early stage and growth capital to startups and emerging tech firms where private funding is often limited. And also regional balancing. Investments extend beyond our capital city Seoul to local innovation hubs, supporting balanced development and local industry clusters. Fiscal resources remain essential in this model. They play two critical roles: anchor financing. Government and KDB investment come first, absorbing initial uncertainty and signaling confidence to the market. Second, leveraging. Each $1 of public investment is designed to attract multiple dollars from private investors, greatly expanding the total pool of available capital. So fiscal resources provide the anchor and the leverage that make large-scale and market-driven investment possible. More active fiscal policy increases inevitably pressure on public finances. To ensure sustainability, Korea established the Fiscal Structure Innovation Task Force, a permanent mechanism to improve spending efficiency. Launched in September 2025, chaired by the second Vice Minister of MOF, and involving all major ministries, research institutions, and private experts. It operates through 5 working groups: expenditure innovation, tax system reform, and pension insurance reform, fiscal management reform, and treasury innovation. For example, treasury innovation aims to diversify non-tax revenues. Its recommendations will guide the 2027 budget and the medium-term fiscal plan. This reform is different because it features strong leadership, including direct involvement from the president, pre-budget reviews, permanent institutionalized process, and AI and data-driven evaluation, and also full public disclosure. So we will disclose all the outcomes of the reforms. To conclude, Korea's fiscal response is guided by 3 principles: act decisively in the short term, invest strategically in future growth, reform continuously to maintain sustainability. So Korea's experience shows that fiscal activism and fiscal discipline can and must coexist. Thank you very much for your attention.